These are my top 5 books to help you create a life that you love, to help you manifest all of your heart's desires. You see, we're here to create, and we are here to find ways to express our soul in ways that light us up. The number 1 book that I always recommend, actually, it's Anything by Brianna. This one is The Pivot Year. I love this. This is day 189. She talks about how our shimmering parts are the most vulnerable parts of us. Yet those parts of us are effervescent, that they are flowing, fluid, and flowering from inside, and it never really leaves. And there is nothing that can truly threaten it but your own unwillingness to let it simply be. So in uncovering who we really are, stepping into our true authentic self, whatever that looks like for you, the real secret to that, from her perspective, is to acknowledge that you have all this power within you, and that once you get in alignment with it, it will really start to change your world in magical ways. My second favorite book is Anything. It's actually Anything by Adele. It's Manifest Now. And one of my favorite snippets from her book is, there is a future version of you who has manifested everything you have always dreamt of and is proud that you were strong enough to make it. I love that. And so her book is filled with affirmations. I trust that the universe will provide for me. My mind is the universe. Every day in every way, things are always working out for me. And so she has beautiful techniques, and she teaches you how to shift your perspective and focus on what it is that you really love to create in your world. Now, this book I've had for so long, I've actually lost the cover of it. This is Wishes Fulfilled by Dr. Wayne Dyer. And in this book, he has so many different exercises and excerpts, and he explains how powerful your mind is. And one of my favorite exercises is something to do right before you go to sleep, because our subconscious mind can't tell the difference between what's real and what isn't. And before you go to sleep, you have 2 choices. You can ruminate over how horrible your day was, how it didn't work out, all the things that went wrong, how horrible tomorrow is going to be, or you can connect into the energy of a wish that is fulfilled, a dream that you have, something that you'd love to have show up in your world. Because whatever you are thinking right before you fall asleep will stay in your subconscious mind up to 4 hours. So we are literally marinating in good thoughts. So try that tonight. This book, this is a game changer. Soul Lessons and Soul Repurpose by Sonia Choquette. This is a game changer. In this book, she talks about 22 different soul lessons. Like I've dog-eared it and marked it up over the years. 22 soul lessons, and for each soul lesson, she helps you understand if you're a journeyman, if you're an apprentice, or if you have mastered the lesson. And ultimately, we are here to learn to unconditionally love each other, and most importantly, ourself. There was a podcast I listened to a couple of weeks ago, and in it, they said that women in particular will look in the mirror and start chopping themselves to pieces. You know, my hair looks horrible. My skin, I need to lose weight, I hate this shirt, my teeth, my eyes, whatever. We have a habit of looking in the mirror and focusing on what we don't like. And so the idea is to look in the mirror and absolutely love yourself. Find the sparkle in your eye, look into your eyes and see your soul, and see that your soul is perfect and divine and just absolutely pure magic. And I love this from Mel Robbins. Every time she sees a mirror, she high-fives herself. So try it. And my favorite book, number 5, that I have read countless times, and I actually gave it as Christmas gifts, is Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. One of my favorite all-time books. In it, he talks about the science behind the energy. He talks about how we need to become in alignment with whatever it is to draw it to us. He talks about the avatar. There's an avatar version of us that was created based on our past experiences or traumas or upsets that isn't really us. And the work is to dismantle that, to release it, to clear it, to make way for what he refers to as future self, our future self. I refer to it as our authentic self, the best version of us. So highly recommend it. Have a read, drop me a comment below and let me know which books are your favorites.